Good morning, everybody. This is John Hester here, and bringing you another video here from Hester's Motorsports in Raton, New Mexico. This is a super trick Teryx-4 that we built for a customer. So I'm going to get into this machine right now, but first I want to just ask, give us a like if you like this video, leave us some comments below, tell us what you think. If you got a Teryx, what would you what do you got on yours? What would you like to do to yours? Let us know. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget that notification bell. So let's get into this machine right now. So this is a 2022 Teryx-4 SLE that is far from stock. First and foremost, let's get into the tires. We have the stock wheels. We wanted the stock wheels, and we put 30-inch Motoclaw tires. So these are EFX Motoclaw. One of my absolute favorite tire. It's a do-everything tire. It's an 8-ply radial DOT approved tire, but this thing just crushes rocks and every type of terrain. It's pretty good in mud and snow. Now, it's not a mud bogging tire. You're not going to put it up against an ag tire, swamp this thing up to the steering wheel. It's not that type of a tire, but crossing streams, going through snow, stuff like that, fantastic tire. Very durable. You got lots of side armor bite. Get up in them rocks and you could really dig yourself out of a rut or something. Biggest upgrade by far, the Hester Edition Elka shock package. This is stage 3's front and rear. So the stage 3, you have a piggyback reservoir and a low speed compression up on top there. This combination right now we have for this customer set up specific. So with a 30-inch tire and the way that we have the preload set, and because this has a really wicked level 4 audio forms top, and the audio forms top has this kick up in the back, it needs to fit a 7-foot opening, and we have it literally right to the top of that thing right there is 84 inches. So we're sitting at about 13.5 inches of ground clearance. We normally like to set them about 14, but it has to fit in, which 13.5 is plenty good. I mean, you can see it sits really good, which is quite a bit more than stock. Got quite a bit more, but with our suspension package, you gain 25% increase of wheel travel. I do have a video talking about these shocks on our channel here under the Everything Elka playlist and Teryx playlist, so check out that. If you have a Teryx S, you want these shocks because it's a massive upgrade over stock. So we get it all set up. Like I said, got it set to a good ground clearance height. Now this guy, he's not a rock crawler. He's not going super crazy on this machine, but he's gonna have fun and enjoy it and use it for pretty much everything. So this customer, sorry I forgot the name of the town, but it is in Montana. It is a border town, literally. I mean, he showed us pictures of it, and it sits, I'll just use this as an example. So here's like Raton, right? We got all the mountain range and everything. He says, okay, so like here's my town, and right there is Canada. So that's basically to him. He's literally, he could throw a rock and hit Canada. So so he's way up north in Montana. So we have this set up for him to year round be able to use this machine year round. We added in Jason Glover's very popular, very awesome door extensions on this front and rear. Now you see this box back here. This has a bunch of the other parts and some extra clutch parts in there if he wishes to change profiles or anything. I left him with some of the parts because we have the from the ground up stage 3 fully machined wicked clutch on this thing, so lots more bottom and mid-range pull. The ECU is flashed by Alba Racing, gets rid of the 50-mile-an-hour governor, and with the clutch and this basic configuration, we're gonna pull about 60 miles an hour out of this Teryx pretty conservatively. with a top maybe 65, but I like to say about 60. You know, we're going to be able to hit 60 miles an hour on this thing with this clutch setup and the ECU flash. And then we do have, as always, lots of Super ATV goodies. We have Super ATV 4,500 pound Black Ops winch. Super popular for us. We sell tons of these things in 4,500 and 6,000 pounds all over the country for all makes and models. And they're really popular. It's a synthetic rope, very good price point, very durable, and it has a switch on the dash as well as a remote control switch for wireless control of the winch. We have a 12-inch LED light bar here, and one of the reasons why we didn't do a 12-inch, now you're probably going to say, oh, there's some scratches. Well, that's because we actually did a couple changes on this thing, and we did kind of scuff it up, but we're going to recoat this. I just have time to do the video right now, so it's 99.9% complete. All it is the final detail. We're going to recoat this bumper, so don't yell at me for that. That's going to be taken care of. Customer won't have that. But anyways, we have a 12-inch light bar here because we have the Ryko turn signal kit on the inner part there, so that way we have clearance and you can see the turn signals really well. So let me show you the Ryko turn signal kit. It's super popular for us. Sell lots of these all over the country for all makes and models. It actually puts a steering stock on the steering shaft here, and you got your turn signals left and right. So I'm going to turn it to the left here. You can see the light activating right there on your dash, and then there's the front turn signal, and it uses the stock tail lights in the back. Okay, really nice. So you got a horn right here, hazards, all that good stuff. And of course the SLE has dual, quad LED headlights up front here with high beam and low beam on each. God, look at that gorgeous green paint. And that Kawasaki knows how to make that gorgeous candy apple lime green paint. My absolute favorite color right there. Whew, man, that's the color of my H2SX. Anyways, back to this machine. So this guy, his son loves Mountain Dew, is a Mountain Dew freak, so he wanted some Mountain Dew graphics on it, so we did one on the hood and one on each side of the back here. Give him his little bit of Mountain Dew stuff to it. And of course we got the Elka sticker because the badass shocks, and the most important sticker of all, that sucker's worth 50 horsepower right there, along with on the shocks. Shocks are exclusive from us. Can only get them from us, which is nice because we sell them at such a great price. Now, some of you are probably like, ooh, those halos and whips and everything are so badass. Yes, they are. These are Rhino Lights LLC package. They have lots of different stuff, and we choose the Rhino Lights because of their immense quality and made in America. These aren't some cheap Chinese Amazon whips or halos or nothing that might last you a season and then you're ripping them out and having to throw them away and everything. So very high quality, lifetime warranty. And we also have rock lights, and these Diamond Series rock lights are amazing because you go on to Rhino Lights site and you'll see him, I mean, he freezes one of these and then he bashes it with a hammer, and the sucker's still working no problem. So you want the toughest. Granted, they cost more, but why does a Rolls Royce cost more than a Chevy? There's a reason for it. You know what I mean? So now, not to put down Chevy or nothing, I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about there's different levels for everything. Or let me say, why does a Rolls Royce cost more than a Kia? That better? I like Chevys too, don't worry. Anyways, so we have the halos, everything's all linked in together, and we got 3-foot whips on this thing, and of course with the springs on here, quick connects, so you could disconnect them real easy. And then right underneath here, you can just see right there, you could just undo it, bam, pull that whip right off. If you're going to trailer it, put it into a toy hauler or something, or anything like that. So it makes it really, really nice for that. We have Seismic's Pursuit mirrors on the side here, and we added in the green accenting. The Super ATV, this is our most popular windshield across the board. I mean, Kawasaki, cf-motos, Polarises, Can-Ams. I mean, we sell a lot of these all over the country. I mean, when I say country, I mean, usually most of the parts and the accessories that we do are the lower 48, but we do ship all over Canada. We do Alaska and Hawaii. I mean, matter of fact, we just sent a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, arms and shocks and wheels and tires, all kinds of stuff to a gentleman in Hawaii here recently. Not the first time in Hawaii either. I mean, we've got customers in Alaska, all over Canada. So we do our best to try to help get everybody the parts and accessories they need on here. Now, real quick, back to the these here. This, we do also have a music controller on it. So we turn the music on and it will dance. And of course, this has a Bluetooth app for the phone, so I could sit there and control it. I do have a video showing that, so check it out on our any one of our other playlists. I actually have that video on all of our playlists, just basically showing the Rhino Lights LLC setup. And like I said, we have it inside the shop. It's completely black, and I mean, it lights up the entire shop. You know, very bright, very nice setup. Like I said, I mean, it is literally not a cloud in the sky. Completely super bright day today, and I mean, you can see the lights on here, no problem at all. Now, we also have a rear view mirror up on here. This is a wide angle convex mirror, so you have lots of room on there. Now, the top is a Audioforms top. We really love the Audioforms top. You have, this is a level 4 top, so you have LED lights on the front, LED lights in the rear, you have dome lights, and then a ridiculous sound system. So we have inside here, you can see it changing colors and everything like that. And I do have a controller right here, it comes with it, and also an app you can do on your phone. So I could set it up and I could make the colors do whatever I want. I could change it, you know. See, it starts changing colors and fades in and out, whatever you want to do. You have an awesome, now this is a Rockford Fosgate head unit with Audioforms. Yeah, we got dual amplifiers in this, lots of power. We have 4 8s built by Audioforms with tweeters, and then 2 12-inch subwoofers. All now the subs are Rockford Fosgate, but the 8-inch speakers are from Audioforms. And I can see the dome light right there, and there's one on the front and then one on the back right there. So, and this thing flat freaking rocks. I mean, you get inside there, I mean, this sucker's crystal clear. You can't hear the engine, your floorboards are shaking, and I mean, it's pretty crazy. Like this here, it's all, I mean, it's just it's wicked sound top on there. Well, I jumped away from the, I was talking about the windshield. Yeah, the flip open windshield being our most popular, because you could lock it closed, partially open it, and then you have the pneumatic pistons to where it'll open up 90 degrees out here for maximum airflow. So lots of airflow and everything that you can get on that. Underneath the hood here, as with anything with lots of power requirement, we have fuse block right here running everything. So everything has its own power distribution. We've got it all set up really nice. And pretty much all of our Teryx's here, we have a uni air filter on them. Vastly increase the air filter quality to a washable foam uni. Power requirements right there. Yellow top Optima battery, that is the 34. I think you can just search 34. I think it's 3474 is its exact number, but you can just go yellow top 34 and you'd be able to find it pretty easy. They're about a $400 battery, but you have a tremendous amount of amperage capacity. And the amperage capacity is so important, mainly because the amount of capacity that it handles. I mean, you could run the stereo system for quite some time, the rock lights, everything, with the key turned off, and have power on tap to start the engine, no question at all. Basically what I usually tell our customers, if you do use it like that quite often, then you want to hook this up to a charger and keep peak charging it every so often, because the stator in the machine will not produce enough power to bring a battery of that excuse me, that capacity up to full charge. It will maintain it, but it will not charge the battery. It doesn't have an alternator. So if you use, you know, that's why we usually say, you know, have the engine running, so that way you're actually pulling from the stator on most of the power, and then that's its extra quote-unquote capacitor of power and amperage to run everything. Let's see, inside here, nothing super wicked inside here other than a bunch of switches. We got the winch, we got the light bar, we got the Rhino lights, we have the dual USB with a voltmeter on there, so you got USB outputs here. What is these? Heated seats, baby. We got heated seats on all four. I'm gonna go to the other side because this box is right here, but I'll just kind of show you real quick here. We put heated seats on all four seats. So this, all you do is you just unzip. This top is from sidebysideenclosures.com, and right there's the rear passenger heated seats. Now it has two position. You click one way, just the seat back will come on and not the base. You click the other way and both the seat back and the base heat up, and they get nice and warm. Those will basically help a lot with, you know, breaking the chill and everything. So works really well for breaking the chill, keeping you nice and toasty, and of course, you know, you're going to get some warmth from the engine as well too, so you stay quite comfortable inside a Teryx. Even though that this isn't completely sealed, because of the way this is, you know, I mean, it does have air gaps in between the frame and whatnot. Around the back we have the Super ATV tinted rear window, which we did modify a little bit to be able to fit the Audioform's top, so we just had to trim a little bit around there, and bang bang, Bob's your uncle, and there you go. We have a Super ATV cargo, and yes, it fits with the rear window, and yes, it will open, but not 100%, but it will open to where you can get in there no problem. And it does have these little pneumatic pistons that'll kind of help hold it open and everything. See, I'm not even touching it, see? And it does have rubber seals all the way around, and this is completely sealed, so it doesn't, you don't drill in and bolt to the thing. It bolts on the back side right here, and everything fits together. These are extra graphics I got for him, just in case if he wanted more stickers on it than what I put on it. And what if he blows one off at a car wash or something? He's got some spares on there. And we have the ever popular tubular rear bumper, which is super nice. And of course, of the turn signal kit from Ryko, you have the lighted license plate bracket and everything. So, because he can drive on the street, and he's going to be driving this on the street and everything. So, getting it all set up for him. A quick walk around here, just so you can. I'm up against the building, so I can't get back. There we go. Get the whole thing in here, so you can see the whole thing. Really awesome machine. Love to hear what you guys think in the comments. I mean, we build whatever the customer wants. So you ever want a custom machine, you need parts and accessories, anything like that, you just give us a call here at Hester's Motorsports, Tuesday through Saturday, 575-445-3558. We are doing our best right now, trying to work on and get a e-commerce page up so that way we can start doing more online 24/7 instead of just calling in. But one nice thing about calling in and talking with us is we talk with you, we help you with your setup, we make sure that you're not spending money on something that you don't need, and you're getting the right parts. So that is one very nice thing about talking. It's a bit more old school, but old school, there's no school like old school. Old school works fantastic. You get to talk with us, we get to thank you, all that stuff. So really, really awesome. Now, I know I'm gonna get a question like, what does this thing cost? I'm not gonna lie, it's just under 40 grand. That's with discounts on everything too. I mean, you got a machine that's over 20 grand, just, you know, 21,000 just in the machine there. And then, you know, I mean, the top is about 5 grand. You can certainly sink some money into a custom build, but it's whatever you want, whatever you want. I mean, you might say, I'd never pay 40 grand for a side-by-side. You don't have to. You don't have to. That's the beautiful thing. We live in America. Build whatever you want. If you want a Teryx with just shocks and box stock, and there you go out the door, there you go. You're perfectly good. Perfectly good, perfectly happy. All that stuff. That's the nice thing. You build it however you want to have it. You don't have to have a $40,000 machine. You don't need a $5,000 top. You want a $5,000 top. There's a difference. You know, you may not need the soft cab. You may want the cab, but you know, it's very, very nice to be able to have. We love to be able to build whatever the customer wants. So we will go through, we price everything, we make changes, we tweak here, we tweak there, we make sure that the customer gets exactly what they want. We actually put a level 2 top in the original build, and then he happened to see a video on our Facebook page that I did with a level 4 top, and he's like, oh, no you didn't. You shouldn't have showed me that. Oh my God, I want the subwoofers, I want all that amplifiers, I mean, the level 2 top is loud. Plenty loud, sounds awesome. This is just, you know, it's completely off the hook. It's a whole different ball of wax on this sucker. 212s, small compartment like this with this much power, wicked amplifier setup, wicked head unit. I mean, you got equalizers, you got everything, anything and everything that you want on this sucker. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. And it is absolutely awesome. Now, of course, you're probably going to look over and say, oh my God, look at those wires hanging. Like I said, we're 99.9% done. I just had time to do it right now, so I pulled it out of the shop. The guys were doing a couple other repairs this morning. Some guys passing through that had some issues, so they're taking care of that. So I said, I'm gonna run and do this real quick. So like I said, I mean, this is gonna be all buttoned up. We're gonna make sure we're, you know, really are like to set everything up and make sure it's perfect for the customer. You're buying a new machine, you're getting a new machine from us. So I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for staying here. Really appreciate the support. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe. We are going to expand the channel. We're going to be doing more stuff with the channel, and really trying to take it to the next level on our YouTube channel over the next few years, I guess you could say. You know, it's going to take a little bit of time, but we're going to get this all set up. And I just want to thank you all so much for watching. And if there's ever anything you guys need, you just give us a call Tuesday through Saturday, 575-445-3558. That's our website right there, hester-motorsports.com. You can contact us through there. You can go on Facebook, facebook.com/Hester's Motorsports. No apostrophe, just Hester's Motorsports. YouTube, Hester's Motorsports. You know, give us a like on Facebook too, because we do a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So we actually showed this machine coming out of the crate completely ripped apart. I mean, like hardly any body work on it at all. It was like a frame, a frame and tires, and you know, we stripped this thing all down. So yeah, give us a like. I mean, we're all over. A lot of owners pages, you know, like Team Teryx, Teryx Nation, Teryx-4, Teryx 750/800, etc, etc. It goes on for days as far as Teryx owners pages on Facebook, or shall I say Facebook, FaceTube, all that stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. God bless you all. Really appreciate, can't be more thankful for all the business you guys have given us over the years. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. I think we're in our 44th year in business since 1978, and we've been doing big custom builds like this. We really got into it about 2015, took off big time in 2016, and just went to the moon after that. So absolutely amazing. So thank you all so much. You ever need anything, just give us a call, give us a chance. We'll do the best we can. We do lots of discounts. Like I said, we ship all over the place. Love to be able to help you out, custom build your machine. God bless. Peace out.